Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we got a really good match for you. Tyler Beutler going up against Matt Cuellar, the 2 seed, going up against the 15 seed. This should be a good matchup. Without further ado, we're just going to bring in our competitors, Matt Cuellar and Tyler Beutler. Okay, we're going to get started with round one. Round one is going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. 3 repeats and a challenge are given to you throughout the entire match. So we're just going to jump right into it with your first question, which is going to come in the category of Westerns. The Sting director George Roy Hill directed what 1969 Western? The Sting is a great movie. It's not a Western, but I enjoy it. The Sting, not a great singer, though. The Police is overrated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roxanne is their only good song. Let's go to Matt.
The Wild Bunch.
And Tyler.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is correct. Animation. Who voices Batman in the Lego Batman movie? I was not a Lego Batman kid. I was Lego Harry Potter or Lego Avengers. Those were my Legos. I also had Lego Toy Story. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
Will Arnett.
And Matt.
Yeah, I couldn't pull his name.
Will Arnett is correct. As we get into your third question, which comes in the category of musicals. What 1972 musical features the songs Two Ladies and Maybe This Time? Musicals, favorite categories of some people, not of others. The dance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
Funny Girl.
And Tyler.
Cabaret.
Cabaret is correct. As we stick with, or we don't stick, we go over to a new category. Next category comes in the sci-fi fantasy. How many keys do the players have to collect in the Oasis in Ready Player One? I lose my car keys a lot. Usually they're on the couch cushions. I'm bad at keeping track of things. As Cody would know when I'm supposed to send him docs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Self-burn. Those are rare. Let's go to Tyler.
Said 3.
And Matt.
3.
Both correct. Matt is on the board. As we get to your fifth question in the category of Oscars. John Huston won directing and writing Oscars for which classic adventure film? I gotta be honest, I'm not super big on John Huston. I get some people love him. For me, like, he's never made a movie above 4 stars. He's good. He's really good. But he's not great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, pens down. Let's go to Matt.
The Maltese Falcon.
And Tyler.
Didn't have it.
We're looking for the Treasure of the Sierra Madre. So no perfect rounds. We get into your next question in the category of mystery thriller. What is the name of the island the gang is invited to in Scooby-Doo? The best iteration of Scooby-Doo is What's New Scooby-Doo, which featured a great theme song. What's New Scooby-Doo? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
Said Skull Island.
And Matt.
I said Island of Mystery.
I was looking for Spooky Island. Spooky Island. As we get to your penultimate question in the category of drama. What disease is Andrew suffering from in Philadelphia? Philadelphia. I don't think I've actually been to that city. Been to Pennsylvania though. Went to Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they make the chocolate. There were no Oompa Loompas though. I was disappointed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
AIDS.
And Tyler.
AIDS.
Both correct. We get to your final question in the category of actors and actresses. Who has played a cat, a famous detective, and a wizard? Back to Hershey. Hershey was a fun time. We were also in Gettysburg. So, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Oh, okay. That's Tyler's first repeat. Who has played a cat, a famous detective, and a wizard? I have never been any of these things, as far as people know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
Ian McKellen.
And Matt.
Robert Downey Jr.
Ian McKellen is correct. The films being Cats, Mr. Holmes, and the Lord of the Rings franchise. So, no perfect rounds. We're going to get into round 2. Round 2 is going to get like competitor is going to get to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin it in, but then they're stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions, whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, or if they get it wrong, other player gets a chance for the steal. Categories on our lovely wheel tonight are Tyler's strengths of Buster Keaton and classic Universal monster movies, because he's Tyler and you never know what you're going to get. And Matt's strengths of David Fincher and Edward Norton, because it's Matt and you usually know about what you're going to get. We also have comedy, Oscars, Westerns, and romantic comedies. So, we will bring, since Tyler's in the lead 6-2, we will bring in Cody. Would you like to win?
Was he deferred this time?
Yeah, we'll go second.
Right.
See what we have to do in the next round.
Matt, this will be your spin. And you'll land on the category of winner's choice.
Gonna go Fincher?
Yeah, let's go with Fincher.
All right, man. Look, only a 4-point game. Reset. Forget round 1. Just play your game. Multiple choice. Use your repeats. You got this, man.
All right. All right, Matt, your first question in the category of David Fincher films. What is the name of the final club that Mark wants to join and that Eduardo eventually does in The Social Network? Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, the Athens Club, B, the Pharaoh Club, C, the Jupiter Club, D, the Phoenix Club.
D, Phoenix Club.
That is correct for 1 point. Next question. In Fight Club, what historical figure does Tyler say he would fight?
Ernest Hemingway.
That is incorrect, Tyler, for the 2-point steal.
Oh, I have no idea.
5, 4.
Mother Teresa.
That is also incorrect, looking for Abraham Lincoln. On what holiday does Ben meet Daisy in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button?
Thanksgiving.
Correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. Who gives the xenomorph dragon its name in Alien 3? Five.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Walter, B. Bishop, C. Robert, D. Harold.
Robert.
That is incorrect. Tyler, for the 1 point steal, your options are A. Walter, B. Bishop, C. Robert, D. Harold.
See Harold?
That is also incorrect. Looking for Walter. And your final question. Who plays Junior in Panic Room?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, correct for 2 points. So 7-6 coming out of Matt's round 2 as we get into Tyler's round 2 spin.
We're down 1. Is that right?
Yes. And you land on opponent's choice.
Bye.
Do you need the options again?
Yeah, let's look at them real quick.
Right. Options are Buster Keaton, comedy, Oscars, classic Universal monsters, Edward Norton, westerns, and romantic comedies.
What are you thinking, Thomas?
I know we were talking westerns. You still want to stick with that, or
Westerns, or think about how much he studied Edward Norton?
it's possible you can get some steals that way too. Go figure out which one.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I hate to think I did all that stuff. Let's do Edward Norton.
Right. I will give you your questions, Tyler and Edward Norton. In Birdman, Riggin is adapting a play by whom?
Robert Keener?
That is incorrect, Matt, for the 2 point steal.
No, I'm not going to pull that. No.
So is that your answer? 5.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that is incorrect. The correct answer is Raymond Carver. All right, your next question, Tyler. Donna Hanover plays the sister of what U.S. president in The People versus Larry Flint?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Jimmy Carter, B. Gerald Ford, C. Ronald Reagan, D. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson?
That is incorrect, Matt, for the 1 point steal. Your options are A. Jimmy Carter, B. Gerald Ford, C. Ronald Reagan, D. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Ronald Reagan.
That is also incorrect. Looking for Jimmy Carter. In Moonrise Kingdom, Norton discovers that Sam secretly escaped from the camp. How?
He found a hole in the tent?
That is correct for 2 points. In The Italian Job, Left Ear lost his hearing as a kid when he blew up what?
He blew up the toilet, the cherry bomb.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. Who plays Norton's business partner, Claire Wilson, in Collateral Beauty?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Kate Winslet, B. Connie Britton, C. Robin Wright, D. Allison Janney.
Kate Winslet?
That is correct for 1 point. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, it is 11-7, Tyler. As we get into round 3, round 3 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4 point question. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are Adam Sandler, comic book movies, 90s, quotes, crime, biopics, action adventure, and romantic comedies. We're going to let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, we are back going into round 3, and our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Matt has taken his 1 in action adventure, his 2 in Sandler, his 3 in crime, and his 4 in 90s, whereas Tyler has taken his 1 in romantic comedy, his 2 in action adventure, his 3 in comic book movies, and his 4 in Adam Sandler. So we're going to start with Matt for his 1-pointer in action adventure. The soldiers who are sent to Skull Island in Kong Skull Island are recent veterans of what war?
Vietnam.
Correct for 1 point. We will go to you for your 2-point question to and not to tie it up, but to get you more points. Category of Adam Sandler. Who plays Nicky's dad, Satan, in Little Nicky?
Harvey Keitel.
Correct for 2 points. And now this one will get you the lead, your 3-pointer in crime. What is the wolf's real first name in Pulp Fiction?
Winston.
Correct for 3 points. And the lead, so we get over to Tyler for his 1-pointer in romantic comedy. Who plays the lead Lloyd Dobler in Say Anything?
John Cusack.
That is correct for 1 point. Now we'll go to you for your 2-pointer in action adventure. John Leguizamo, Ian McShane, and Willem Dafoe have supporting performances in what 2010 action film? Five, 4.
John Wick.
That is correct for 2 points. We are all tied up 14-14. As we get in, we will stick with Tyler though, since he has more questions for his 3-pointer in comic book movies. Tyler, 3-pointer in comic book movies. What comic book film features the character of Patience Phillips? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Your second repeat. Category comic book movies. What comic book film features the character of Patience Phillips?
I want to beat myself up for not knowing this.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Lost World.
That is incorrect. We're looking for the title character in the film Catwoman. So
You're one by not knowing that.
we will stick with you for your 4-pointer in the category of Adam Sandler. You must hit this in order to stay in the game. If you do not, Matt does win the match. So, Tyler, your 4-pointer in Adam Sandler. What is the name of the family dog in Click?
What's the score?
It is. Actually, we are tied. I should.
Okay. I don't remember.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing?
No.
Okay. Then we will go to Matt for his 4-pointer in 90s. If Matt wins, then he win. If Matt hits it, he wins. If Matt wins, he hits it. If it does not, we're going to sudden death. What 90s film features Tony Shalhoub as a short-tempered Italian chef?
Big Night.
And your winner, Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar. I realize I've been mispronouncing it this whole time, everybody. Cuellar. It's Cuellar.
We all pronounce names wrong sooner or later.
Well, I got it right finally. So Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar is our winner. So we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher tonight, Tyler. Tyler, you played a good game, just couldn't quite. Round 3 just didn't quite work out for you. How are you feeling?
Oh, feeling all right. Like, what was the answer to the click?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Sorry. Sundance. Sundance was the name of the dog and click.
Just a mixture of what you get in round 3. You can never be too sure. But we probably shouldn't took Sandler for the 3-pointer, 4-pointer, because it was going to be specific. And then he got 90s and name a movie, so it was just difference. And Matt's a really good player. I just think you were the better player today overall. I think you played the way better game, and not walking out with the win just sucks in this situation. But Matt's a great player. I've always been a big fan of Matt this entire time he's been playing. So seeing him go further, I'm excited. Matt, I'm going to be honest, I'm not your manager. Pick it up in round 1. I would like to see you with a belt at some point. Okay, bud? All right? 2 and 3 and 4 points. You almost lost to Koho. Get your shit together. You're a way better player than this. Thomas, I don't know what boot camp you're running since you're not the Criterion Collection anymore, but I don't know what those crowns are doing to you, but they're weighing you shit down. So let's get going. But yeah, Tyler, you did a great job. Now I guess we get to pour focus into Fandom and see where we can go with there. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. I think we played a really great game. It just round 3 wasn't our round. So.
Fair enough. Well, thank you to Tyler. Thank you to Cody. Now, Matt and Thomas. Matt, you pulled off the win. How are you feeling?
I mean, that should not have happened. I mean, I did round 1. I was just garbage. There was a couple I knew, and I just couldn't pull them. And then Tyler played a great game. He, unfortunately, the wheel just did not favor him at all tonight. I really lucked out with the wheel, and even with the wheel, it still didn't even really pull off all that great. So I mean, this round 3 really saved me today. So I mean, yeah, Tyler's a great player. He's going to go far in the future, but I don't know.
Strengths are deep, man. Strengths are deep this season right now. I love it. At the same time, you got to bring your A game when you're handed a strength category.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough. Well, Matt, next up, you are playing the winner of Cameron Redshaw and Dylan Van Thine. So how did you feel about either of those matchups?
I think either way, that should be a really interesting matchup. I don't think I've played either of those guys one-on-one, so yeah, that should be fun. I'm going to work a little bit harder this next time. We'll see what happens.
Fair enough. Well, thank you to Matt. Thank you to Thomas. I think this was a really good match. It went down to the last question. Excellent match. Thank you to Matt. Thank you to Thomas. Thank you to Tyler. Thank you to Cody. It's been Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.